When you take your picture of your piece of artwork, sometimes it ends up dull. How can you make it better? That's what this video is about today, how to take that dull picture and make it better. Hi, this is Lynn Schmidt, and I'm going to talk to you today about a software program that is very much like Photoshop, but doesn't cost you an arm and a leg or a monthly fee. The title of this software is Gimp. And Gimp is an open source software, which means that it is designed by people, sorry about that, designed by people who feel that everyone has a right to the software. And so they create a product and they put it out there for other programmers to be able to tweak and to make better. So once you Google, and it will tell you, it'll identify what kind of, software that you need. Let's see what it says, okay. I'm back here, okay. But then you will click on the download for Gimp directly. This actually goes through another server. I've used this program for a long time, and it is safe to download it from the internet. Okay, once you download it, this is what you have. This is what the screen looks like, and it's kind of intimidating unless you've used some of the Adobe products. But basically over here, this is the layers. This is one of the key places, but let's just get you started. Now remember, because it's open source, it's going to look a lot less user-friendly, but if you know a few things, it'll be fine. So you're going to open, and it's going to take you to something that looks like this. Then you're going to find your image. If it's on your desktop, you'll click there. Mine isn't on my desktop. It is in one of my folders, and I'm going to go down to here, another folder, and then I'll go here, and then you see, you can click on it and you can see what your picture will look like. Is that what I'm going to do? I don't know. I can't decide. That's the one I'm going to do. Okay. So I'm going to click open. So in order to repeat, go and open. You don't need to do new, open. Okay. Now, if you look over here, you'll see in layers, I have that picture. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to layer, duplicate layer. And you see over here, I've duplicated it. Then you're going to double click on the name and you're going to type in the word levels. That's all. And then you're going to go to colors and you're going to see levels is right here. All right, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the white over. This is known as a histograph, so I'm going to bring the white over to where that mountain starts, and you see how it got lighter. Okay, then you're going to bring the black side over to where the mountain starts, but see the mountain here is a little less. Now you can see a great big one there. That's too much. And so you're going to need to like look at both places at the same time. And you can hit, if you click split view, it's going to show you what it was and what it now is. And I can actually click that over. So that's where it was, that's where it is. And hit OK. Another way you can see the difference, this little eyeball, you poke the eyeball out, that's where it was, that's where it is. Now, we're going to make another layer. We're going to go up here, duplicate layer again. All right, this time we're going to call it curves. Then we're going to go back to colors, and you're going to see curves right here. Let's move it over on the side. Now, we see the white here. If you got to look really close. You see here's the histograph down here. And you can see that the black, we can actually move that in a little more. Okay, that's where it is. That's where it was. So let's move it in to where we see the top. Now, we can hit our divider. We can see what it was and what it is. I think that's a little too much. That looks better. And hit OK. Again, you can click it off. You can click it back on, and you can see. Now, most of you take your pictures in color. But what we need to do is we need to change it. So we're going to go to Image. We're going to go to Mode, and you see how it has RGB color? That's the color spectrum of light. R, red, green, blue. We're going to change it to grayscale. All right? You might not see much difference, but let's go here, Edit, Undo Grayscale, Redo. Okay? It clears it up. It takes away those extra colors. Now, the last thing you're going to do is you're going to go to File, and you're going to want to save as. Don't do it. Like I said, you're going to want to save it. Don't do it. You're going to export it. I would export it to my desktop. That way I can find it. You'll look up here. You'll see your final letters are JPG, and then you'll hit Export. I've already done one, so that's why it's asking me if I want to replace it. So I'm going to say replace it. And this is going to come up. Make sure your quality is 100%. Don't mess with any of that. You could put a comment in here. I don't see any need to. And then all you have to do is export it. Then you will see it's right here. I hope this is a nice way to work with you. If any of you are planning to take the graphic design class in the fall, Gimp is one of the programs we're going to be using, so it might be a good thing to get. Talk to you later.